Can you share a moment that made you truly question your move to abroad?
Yeah, definitely. So that was in Tanzania. So where it was, I paid all the money for the school. I paid the money for the government. I'm supposed to get a 2-year visa. Next thing you know, it's like we had like a community there. I'm getting calls, hey, they're not giving us student visas anymore. This. I then had like 14 days to leave the country or I'll be there illegally. So if I was there illegally, I mean, of course, there's a risk of going to jail, which they were putting people in jail. And then a risk of like being like blacklisted from the country.
Right.
And so now I got 14 days to have to plan a trip. This is during COVID. I'm not trying to take a COVID test. I'm not trying to take no vaccines. So there's very limited places I can go. And so there was a big just like stress for those days to figure everything out. And so yeah, at that point in time, like, bro, I don't know. This Africa stuff is a little more wicked than I thought because I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be love. It's gonna be like you coming home. It's gonna be this. And you get there and you seeing straight hatred.
Yeah, and they want that money, huh?
Yeah, straight hatred. It was wild. It was wild, you know. And they were giving like Jamaicans, you had a Jamaican passport, they still give you a student visa. But Americans,
What?
yeah. So I'm like, okay, this is some type of singling out type of situation.
Wow.
So I didn't have no respect for that. And yeah, a lot of scams going on in Tanzania. So Tanzania really made me not want to be in sub-Saharan Africa. And so that's why I was in Egypt and I was like, I went to Thailand, I went to Turkey before I came back down this side. Because I had a nasty taste in my mouth because I thought every place would be like TZ.
Right.
But TZ is a case of its own. Because shout out to Kenya, man, shout out to Uganda. Like y'all are doing righteousness for the most part. You know what I mean? So yeah, big ups to y'all.
Well, what's a country that you haven't gone to that you'd most like to visit?
So I made a post about this the other day, like asking my subscribers where they want to see me next. And I was like, okay, I'm either thinking about going to Rwanda or going back to South Africa. And I got a lot of answers. They were like telling me to go to Malawi, which is interesting. I just did a collab with a Malawian right now. So I'm like, maybe I'll go to Malawi. I say yeah, either Rwanda or Malawi. But really, someplace I want to go, Honduras.
Honduras.
Yes, that's really where, if it was just up to me, I want to go to Honduras.
Honduras.
Yeah. You know, there's like this island, Rotan or something like that, where it's black people, they speak English there.
Okay.
You know, yeah, and it looks like a vibe. So Honduras will be my destination. Yeah.
For your channel, what's one myth that you think your channel really consistently busts?
Okay. Yeah, so I think now one of the things that I'm trying to highlight is that African Americans, if you want to call us that, Black Americans, whatever you want to call us, are not very dissimilar to continental Africans. Like, I don't think there's that big of a difference culturally, socially, or anything like that from Black Americans to continental Africans. The more I travel, the more I'm convinced that that's the case. And when you hang around them, the vibe is the same. It's not like a weird vibe. Energy flows the right way most of the time, especially with Bantu people. The energy flows the right way. So when you go to most of these African countries, you realize they all have a corn dish. They all have, here they got ugali, there they got pocho, and in South Africa it's samp. In America we got cornbread. We all have our bean dish. We do the black eyed peas, they do the, I don't know how they call it, nakarange or whatever. Yeah. So everybody, it's the same, but it's just slightly different based off of your geographical location. Yeah. So I think there's more similarities and differences between the food, between the languages, between our beliefs, between the way we look, between the way we talk, between the way we interact. It's quite similar.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to break.
Okay. Now, as someone, I think your tagline on your channel is you like to expose a good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah.
Right. Of moving to Africa. What's the most overlooked ugly?
The most overlooked ugly in Africa. I think the crazy thing is there's so much. I think there's maybe too much ugly.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I think people. I mean, that's what we talked about earlier, right? Like people don't even want to come to Africa because they believe so much of that nonsense. And so I think really it's more good than people realize and less bad than people realize. But if I had to say the worst part.
Or like what's the part that's most overlooked?
The most overlooked.
That they weren't expecting. That's ugly.
Interesting. Let me think.
Because I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
The one thing that got me, at least in some of the areas of Africa,
Right.
is the water.
Really?
I've spent time in I haven't even tested the water here.
Okay.
But I know I was in Ghana.
Okay.
Because I did a study abroad program years ago, and our instructor said, like our whatever leader for a group, said, yeah, you can have the water, bottled water, and you could drink the water in the plastic bag, right? And then, but don't drink the tap water, right?
Right.
So I had a hotel, and it was kind of like in a remote area,
Right.
and so everything closed down, and all they had was the water in the plastic bag. That was not it.
Really?
That's the sickest I've ever gotten. It just felt like someone just kicking you in the stomach.
No way.
All day.
Yeah.
I was supposed to travel from Ghana, and then end up going to like Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
Some hop around Africa.
Yeah.
I got so sick I couldn't.
So now you just drink bottled water now, whenever.
Yeah, I don't.
Now, what about, let's say, if you're washing dishes? Do you wash it with the sink water, or are you so extreme that you get the?
Yeah, I wash dishes with the
sink?
big tap. Yeah,
Okay.
Tap. But I just I wouldn't brush my teeth. Nothing.
Really?
No.
So for me, I think I'm adjusted, I guess.
That's
I
good.
can brush my teeth with the water, this stuff, but I never had any bad experience with the water.
Okay.
Thankfully. But I always do drink bottled water.
Yeah.
I never drink like the sink water.
It might have changed. I don't know how much of it. I just haven't tested. I haven't tried. I had such a bad.
Even Africans, they will get sick from that water.
Okay.
You know, and they always be like, when a woman try to cook for me here, they always trying to boil the sink water. I'm like, y'all be getting typhoid, and y'all keep telling me it just gotta boil it. I'm like, no, use the bottled water to cook.
And the same thing with raw vegetables.
Really?
You being a vegetarian, I'm not. I haven't really tried it because I've had my experiences like living in Ethiopia.
Okay.
Just with the raw, like greens and things like that.
I've never really had the raw.
Or if it's a salad, done.
Interesting.
So
I think I cooked most of them.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause some of that will send you for days. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess my most overlooked bad. I feel like the housing actually is an overlooked bad, because I noticed that they, especially not here, they have really nice houses here, as we can see.
Yes.
But especially in like Uganda and things like that,
Okay.
it's like they don't like the sun. You know what I mean? So they build like small windows, shaded windows. It's like very rare to find a house with a good amount of natural light.
Yes.
The finishes are not really that nice most of the time. And so, yeah, I think housing is one thing I despise.
Yes.
In a lot of places.
Yeah, I had a bad experience in what's the area next to the little island next to Tanzania?
You're talking about Zanzibar?
Zanzibar. Airbnb is not the way to go.
It's not the way to go.
I got an Airbnb and it was unfinished. It was like just cement.
Yeah.
It looked like you go to Home Depot, like the back of Home Depot. There was like concrete floors.
The finishing is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Kenya, shout out to South Africa.
Yeah, these are nice places here.
Yeah.
There it was. I couldn't stay. And even the guy. This is the guy told me. He said, "Yeah, so what room are you gonna stay in?" I said, "I booked the whole place. What do you mean, what room?" He said, "Yeah, my brother, he's gonna stay here too." I said, "I booked the whole place for me. Like, what are you doing?"
But that's one of those scams. That's one of those scams you run into in TZ.
Right.
TZ, nothing is as it appears, man. Tanzania is not the place to be for a long time. Visit, okay, but that's it.
Right.